Hi, I'm Greg. I'm going to tie you a Barr Emerger tonight. Barr Emerger is one of John Barr's patterns. He's a Colorado Tyer, lives out in Boulder, Colorado, retired dentist. Has a bunch of great patterns in Umpqua Feather Merchant's book. We're going to start off with a Tiemco 2488. This is the wet style on this fly. And the thread is a iron gray, which is a little darker than the regular Adams gray. I'm going to start with some tailing fibers in brown. I'll pull those right off the stem. Kind of clean my little tie-in point up here. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to be too critical about the length of these fibers, because we're going to end up cutting them to length. On the Barr Emerger, this is going to represent a shuck of this little mayfly. You can also fish this fly in really small sizes, 22s, 24s, and it's going to represent a little midge as well. Next dubbing I'm going to use here is olive brown for the abdomen of this fly. I'm going to grab just a little bit here and get a little bit of dubbing on a lot of thread. That way you can make some really nice little sparse either nymphs or dry flies. You can see here that little loop or dubbing noodle isn't quite much bigger than the diameter of the thread. Bring that back down to the tail. Start winding that forward. Get up towards the thorax, I'm going to kind of lean my thread backwards. That kind of stacks my dubbing, and I can kind of make a little bit of more of a taper there. Then we'll do the wing case, which are some more tailing fibers. It's going to be a medium dun coloration. I'm going to stroke some of these fibers straight out, perpendicular to the stem. And again, I got about, maybe 3/4 of an inch or a 1/2 inch worth of feathers. Pull those off. Cut that even. Again, I'm not too worried about length on this, because we're going to end up cutting these for the actual legs. Come back right to about the point of the hook, wrapping backwards a little bit onto my abdomen so I don't leave any little gaps in the body. The next piece of this fly is going to be some more superfine in a Adams gray. Again, a little bit of dubbing on a lot of hook, or thread, I should say. And I'm going to start this wrap, and I'm leaving myself some bare hook right behind the eye, so I have plenty of room to finish this fly off. Build myself a little thorax. Then I can bring my thread right up to the eye. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pull these little tailing fibers straight forward, creating a little wing case. Make a couple of wraps to secure those. Then I kind of can come in with my thumb, kind of split them up a little bit. And I'm going to grab about half of them, pull some over onto the far side of the hook. Since my thread is already right back behind my eye, I'm going to wrap back 2 wraps. That should trap those legs onto the far side. Then at this point, I'm going to grab the legs, the remaining pieces, and pull them on my side of the hook. My thread is already back, so I just need to make 1 wrap, and then I can go right up to the front. That'll trap those on the side. Then at this point, I can whip finish, starting at the front and go right up to the wing case, and that actually becomes the head of the fly. It's not a lot of material under there, remember, because I had left most of the hook was bare right there. Cut that off. Then we can come in and trim these legs. They're usually about the length of the wing case, or maybe just a pinch longer. I can pull them both to the side there and make 1 quick cut. And then on the tail, which is representing a shuck, I can just come right down there, cut all of those off at once. I'll just kind of reposition this in the vise so that you can see that. And that is a John Barr's Emerger. Great pattern. Fish it during your Baetis hatches, also some midge hatches, and or you can even fish it right behind a dry fly, about 18 to 22 inches behind, and it's a great little emerger pattern.